Alright guys, welcome back. Um, I'm going to continue on this Ostranughts run from where the last save was. I'm actually going to rewind a little bit. So we can just click continue to see. We got this one, this like autosave. I'm going to resume from the save I did before I went on the ship. Just because I feel like it'd be a bit of a cleaner play. I did play a bit outside of the recording just to see if I could get stuff to work and be operational and stuff, but uh, I'm ambitious. I mean, not ambitious. I'm optimistic about this game. It's slow, updatey kind of thing. I mean, obviously, I don't know what goes into a game, um, but I want to maintain goodwill. Um, but it does feel like it takes a while to update. But maybe it's because they've got a real ambitious thing going from. But from what I see, yeah, there's loads of cringe to it. I'm just gonna call it that. There's loads of cringe, but I kind of like how it's coming together. I kind of like it, and I think that there's a lot of potential in it. Please tell me this is paused. Yeah, right. So this is paused. So yes, what we did last is we built our character, we got our ship, we sailed the ship over back into deep space to see what we could find, and then we found this ship here, this derelict. And I think I left the video saying I was going to see if I could get that to fly, but maybe instead we'll just explore around maybe some other ships. But I know I can get this ship to fly. I've got everything I need in this ship here. And from what I saw when I went through it last time, that everything I needed was on this ship as well to get it to work. But yes, let's just see if I press this to see gas and temperature. Nice. And that's for power. Alright, cool. We've got to make sure we retain the gas pressures in the ship. Right, so we'll open up the airlock. It will close. Okay, cool. Where's my hand light here? Let's turn that on. We've got this door here. Is there enough stuff here to repair it? No. Let's uninstall it then. And then if we uninstall it, we can move it somewhere else. So apparently I uninstalled the floor instead. Right, I don't have hacking skill. Well, let's just reinstall that floor. Because I'm going to need that floor there. Make sure we get the door. Click uninstall. There we go. Oh, and that fan builds up with this game. We'll get this door uninstalled, then I'll go back into the ship, get some air. And I'll go on mute when I'm not speaking so that people don't pick up my fan in the background. I guess I'll let the guy repair the door because he's in auto behaviour and I don't want him mucking around and opening that airlock. So I'll just let him repair it because I know I'll need this door repaired later. And the reason for that is so that I can create more than one room with oxygen in, because you need like a fallback position when it comes down to oxygen. Because if there's a hull breach and it starts draining all the oxygen out, you'll suffocate if you don't have a fallback position you can go to. Well, go on then, repair it. He's collecting all the parts, he's doing it for me automatically. There you go, now he's repairing it. Speed up time. Alright, let's go get the oxygen restocked. Like, what is he doing with that mouth? That's weird. There you go, get that breath. You take my breath away. Right, go on then. This door. Repair it, please. Finish that repair work. If I can have two doors, I can make an airlock as well, so... Looks like there's this door here. What we'll do is we'll use some walls elsewhere, and we'll patch that up with some walls, because we're not going to have a room there for a while. I don't think there's anything on the other side, but I'll repair it first, and I'll assess what I need to do afterwards. Take it, it's like opening up his mouth, because it's like, oh, I'm gasping for breath. Oh, go on then, dude. Finish these repairs, and then we'll finish scouting out the ship. Looks like we've got an Eva suit there. The Eva suits are real awesome. There. Oh. Right, so we've got a hull breach there. Got a tool rack. I take it this is where some thrusters were. That'd make sense, actually. It looks like this was probably would have been an airlock originally, with this being some sort of landing pad. I don't know what this would have been used for out here, but it's interesting. Alright, so I'm going to need to move all this stuff back into the ship, and then we'll weld it closed up there. Okay, so Let's just some of these wall pieces are really low. Here's that permit. Valid until tomorrow at 12:34, which is good. So we're going to keep that on us. Makes what we're doing here legal, presumably, at least. Not in there. Okay. There's some life support systems. That wall there's damaged. Let's just repair that. Scrap and carbon fiber. what we're doing here is we're just uninstalling the walls so we can relocate them to other parts of the ship. You know, to create airtight rooms. And then when we do that, it means we'll be able to start filling the rooms up with oxygen, which is what we're going to need to be able to do if we're going to safely pilot it back to the port. Now there are like port fees that you have to pay when you dock. That's just something to be mindful of. Is that a wall there? Yeah, let's uninstall that as well. Let's get rid of this inventory screen. Build orders. Uninstall these. Perfect. And that should give me everything that I need to create these airtight spaces. Right, so what we'll do is we'll board up that spot that we know where that door used to be. Oh well, I think there used to be a door there. These bits here, I reckon this used to be an airlock. We're just going to wall this up. And we'll do it where the door would have been. So I'm going to move all of them over there first. Actually, let's try and see if we can automate all of it. So if we go build, I want to build what hull? There'll be one for wall. Let's see if he does it. So he should go and collect the parts that I need for him to do it. Yeah, there, look. This is moving them all over. Fabulous. That's good that we know how to do that then. Because obviously the faster you could do this game, the faster you can get paid, the more money you'll make. Get some more air. Actually, I'm going to use this nav station. I just want to see if there's anything outside. No, this is like the... Maybe we'll relocate and check these other stations out before going back to the main ship, main port. Just to see if we can get some good loot that we can salvage and sell on the market. Oh, hold on. I happen to know that there's a light out there. So I'm going to go get that light first. Here. That's because when we looked at the ship the first time I saw this light. So I'm going to want to bring it with me. Oh, apparently I was repairing it. I meant to uninstall it. There we go. And then we'll bring this light back on. Install that there. Go back to being autopilot, mate. It just means that when we power up the ship, we can have an extra light source. Should make it easier to order the ship around when we're not in that room. In fact, let's install that light now. To put it there. Okay. And if I try and navigate out there, alright, it's taking me over here. Is there any more wall parts? Yeah, we got some extra wall segments. So this will be build. Get rid of that. Hull. It's under wall. We got this bit here. I guess you can do generic wall and it'll just use any wall. Right, so he'll go and get that, but I don't want him to do that just yet. Right, breathe in, breathe out, put the helmet back on, open that. That area's building up with carbon dioxide. Apparently he won't. Open it. Ah, it's because he wants to go through the airlock. Yeah, well, you don't need to do that, pal. Perfect, and then we'll uninstall this door. Door. Access lock. Door doesn't have power. Okay. Let's uninstall. Perfect. And then what we can do is we can pick up. We'll just bring it into the ship somewhere. Place it somewhere nice. I'm thinking of putting like a little airlock area here. Maybe like one there and then one there. Let's install this here. With this, we'll be able to stand in the middle bit, let it fill up with oxygen, and then we'll be able to have like a little airlock area. This area could have oxygen, this could have oxygen, and this could not have oxygen, and then would have an area we could retreat to if the ship's going under. Issue is I don't think I have enough wall segments, so I'm probably going to need to get some extra wall segments. Install this here. There we go. We'll take this one. So we're just like recycling the ship's own components for this work. I wonder to what degree the carbon there we go. I wonder to what degree the carbon dioxide building up inside my little private ship is going to impact the rate of time I can stay out there, because it is getting quite high. I think you're recommended to have less than 1 carbon dioxide per kPa to avoid carbon dioxide poisoning. Just get rid of that. Hull. Down here it's this one. Put it on auto. I'm just going to try and wire it directly to my other ship and see how that is. Looks like you're not allowed to do that, so I guess I'll just haul the battery into the other ship and do it like that. Ah, lovely, look, the whole ship's already pretty much wired up. Except this door apparently doesn't have power. Well, now we need to see if the oxygen systems are working, because I think I've patched up all the hull breaches. So we're going to fill this ship up with some oxygen and just see if it retains inside the room. Yeah, it looks like it isn't dropping, it's just rising. Yeah, it's staying steady at 289. Let's open this door. Okay, so these doors are now open. Let's see. So oxygen is fleeing from one room to the other. You can tell it's moving because of the air clouds that show up. And And it's going to try and neutralize. It's going to try and diffuse, and so it's the same level on either side. So I don't see any hull breaches on this side of the ship. Like, I don't see any oxygen jettisoning out into space. Let's check up here. Yeah, but obviously it's just diffusing. It's going to take some time until it's equal on either side. But no, I think that means that the ship's fine. Let's put it on auto for a moment, and I think the guy will do any repairs. No, so there's no hull repairs that are needed. 0.95. Yeah, I'm content to say that there's no hull breaches here. We should go in here and we should get the nav station. Install that. And then we'll bring it over to the other ship so we can run a diagnostic, and we'll bring over these RCS boosters, and then the ship's basically the same. It's just I'm worried about the hull giving in at any moment. There's no plants in this game. I mean, there's plants in barotrauma. You can do like growing and stuff. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll install it here. And then we'll run a diagnostic and just see what the ship's like, even though I'm pretty sure I already know what it's going to say. It's going to say we've got no thrusters, we've got limited battery power. Here we are, print status. Nav station, yeah, well it's online, of course it is, that's what I'm using. Got some life support systems, okay, cool. Got no heating systems or anything like that. So those are negative, but yeah, it would be cool if it told you if there were any hull breaches, but anyway. Let's get the oxygen pumping around. While we're doing that, we should probably get some nitrogen in the air too. Get up to like 50 or 60. Can I like repair that? Just do some repairs on this sink while I'm waiting for the gas to approach a decent amount. What if that noise, that whirling noise, not my computer's fan, which might be getting picked up in the background of my microphone, but the sound is thing. Let me experiment. Let me turn my own mic down. Yeah, that might be better, and then I just have to talk louder. Apparently my power tools are running low on battery. Must have been referring to some generic one. There is actually like two. There's like some O2s over in that other side, so let's actually close this door. And we'll just get this room up to an appropriate level. That's enough nitrogen. There's no sensors on this ship that I'm aware of. So we can't automate it. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, look, it's not input to anything. I don't see any showing up here. Wow, the O2 here is really slow though. Let's restore this bin while we're waiting for stuff. So this is like a toilet area, isn't it? That's an authority ship. Alright, that's enough. That's enough oxygen. Let me just see if that authority ship's coming for us. Yeah, it's probably going to want to stop and check us, so I should get the RCS thrusters working so that I can undock and allow the other ship to arrive. Otherwise, I think they give me a fine if I don't let them dock. So I better uninstall this. Take this off for a minute. Take a breath. Get that. Okay, and then let's uninstall this. So this distributes the nitrogen to the thrust from the regulator. Looking forward to when they add like the need to put pipes in so that you can wire them all up properly. Let's keep the thrusters over here because it seems like this is where they used to be. Install. Oh no, this is the wrong one. Yeah, that's the one that gives the output. Let's link that to my PDA. I don't think it's linked. Welcome Arthur. What? Status linked. Link your device to the nav station. Ship generating notifications. These little thruster bits, the little nozzle toggle things, they're what propel you around in space. So they're like little fart clouds so that you can move. If you want to get long distances, you need to use an actual Starflight mover or whatever. Get some oxygen in this side of the ship. We'll let it stabilize across the two. And we'll keep this separate because when we redock we might need to be able to use this as a separate oxygen area. Okay. Pick that up. Let's get these trainers back on the other ship. Got one over there. We'll put one over here as well. Not there though. That should complete my ship. I just don't have nitrogen connected. Well, let's see. We should have a ton of nitrogen canisters. Run a diagnostics, no reactor, so that's what you use to get interplanetary. Thrusters are online, we've got some mass, nice. We've got backup power, very small. Got life support systems, yeah. Alright then, so the ship's functional. Let's close these doors then so we can use this as like a proper airlock here system. Sweet! That's awesome. What's this? The light. Oh, yeah, that light isn't working. Let's install this here. Oh. Why isn't the light turning on? Ah, it's because it's damaged. There you go, and then that should light this room up a bit. I think there's a light here. There's the light. Uninstall it, I'm going to move it to like here. Restore it. And then let's install this. I'll put it there. Perfect. Right. Take this off. It's a nice home. Okay, so I'm going to make a zone now, and then that allows you to designate certain stuff. Oh, you do that to toggle power vision. Alright, so I don't need power on now. Home. What's this? Oh, my mum and my dad in space book. Okay. What's that say? Long Beach, Belgium, power drawing your first corporate checkup. Okay. You say so? Let's build a zone. Oh, hold shift and try again to override. Okay. Let's there's no way to like add tiles. No, you just like drag it once and then that's it. Okay. Well, let's kind of do like this and add this as a zone for hauling. Okay. Then what we can do is we can uninstall this and basically actually just have all the conduits to be uninstalled from this area. There's a power switch there which we'll uninstall also. But then we can designate hauling responsibilities. I can uninstall that equipment there. Put him on autopilot and he'll do it all for me. Then when I tell him to haul it away, he'll also do that for me. Oh, didn't know he was going to open up the door. That's why we've got our little airlock system going over there then. Let's tell him to take this mask off. Keep doing that work, buddy. Oh, now he's starting to repair stuff. Orders. Get rid of these items and do hauling for everything in here, and he should start moving it all for me. Which would be awesome. I guess he's going to restore stuff first. I don't know why he's restoring things when I'd rather him haul them. There you go, now he's hauling it. Is he actually going to do it all one by one? Okay, well, we're not having you do that, dude. What a colossal waste of time. It's kind of frustrating how he moves those conduits one by one. Alright, no, I'm getting really sick of that. No, you're not, no, dude. You're moving them multiple bits at a time. You're just wasting time here. There we go. Let's get some air. Close it, and then we'll start uninstalling the walls, because I'm going to want to bring these two with me. Go now we're exposed this little shuttle to the vacuum of space. Then we'll drop this wall off in here. And this light. Take this helmet off. Close it. And put him back on auto. Get back to work, chump. These wall pieces, they'll sell for some dosh, and they're going to be all good quality. Please uninstall that light system next. I guess he's prioritising anything but what I've told him to do. Uninstall. Unable to comply. Don't know why. Presumably it's because there's no floor there. Okay. That's annoying. I didn't know there were two lights on there. That's awesome. Let's get a floor. Let's get a floor piece from over here. Take this off. Get some air. Close it again. Because I'm going to want to get all of this stuff. Damn, it takes a long time to go through these sorts of systems. Okay, so if I... So it makes me think that if I install this, I'll be able to then uninstall the conduit. Cancel tasks. And then uninstall it. Yep, there you go. So now I can grab that. And then I can uninstall the floor to get back again. It will show up there. And then I can install this. I haven't got Discord on. You're watching the movie? It's a pretty good movie, isn't it? Yeah. Falling Down has always been a controversial movie, I would say. Um, I don't know if it's that people didn't get it, or if it was like deliberately made so that people wouldn't get it. In which case, you know, like yeah. Well, I mean, like when you actually watch it, you get people that try and frame the main character as a bad guy, and yeah, he isn't. He's got loads of bad qualities. Yeah. Well, I would actually say that I think he is more good than a bad guy. Yeah, he's not. Well, actually, I would say that he ends up becoming heroic, but yes, yes, he is rather reactive. But like, even though, yeah, 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 like that's actually a good point. So I'll just say it because people, I'm not recording Discord. So by the way, guys, Drew's just joined. I'm chatting with him. He's not on Discord chat right now, unless you want to be. If you want to talk about falling down in a recording. All right, cool. He said no. Anyway, talk about falling down the movie with the guy from the game. Forget his name. Anyway, we'll just talk about how his wife frames him as like some violent dude, even though when primed, he's like, "Did he ever hit you?" And she's like, "No, but he was gonna." And it just gets me thinking. I see lots of people comment on it, and they go, "Oh, he's such a bad guy. Look, he's attacking shop owners and bringing out guns in a fast food bits and stuff." Yeah. Yes. Yeah, yeah. So the Korean guy, the first bit where he He actually goes crazy. Yeah, you have to buy something, and then he's like, "All right, well I'll buy this then. I'll buy this can of pop, all right?" And he's like, "Won't you give me enough money?" I don't know when it's supposed to have been, but that's yeah. So that's the thing. So we're told by the protagonist, who's actually our antagonist, that the drink is overpriced. Rather than trust our protagonist, so do we have a reliable or unreliable protagonist? Okay. Rather than just trust him when he says it is overpriced and go, oh well, it probably is much more expensive than other places would have been, right? They just go, no, it's a normal price because our protagonist is an asshole. He's evil. Right? So you get the sort of people who would be like, oh, these criminals are only committing crimes in the ghetto and selling drugs because they've been oppressed and they're poor. But then when it's our protagonist in Falling Down who's supposed to represent working middle class, white Americans, evil man, no excuse, unsympathetic. He's just born bad. What a narcissist. You know? It's total double standards. It's just, ugh, it angers me. But yeah, so yeah, the Korean shop owner, he actually kind of he pretty much escalates the situation. All right, by he actually comes across as an uber douche. Like he's not like, sorry sir, I can't give change. So like I saw some people try and frame it as, well, the guys in the convenience store, they don't get to set the price. Yeah, dude. I mean, I watched the scene. It looks like he's the guy that owns the store. So yeah, he set the price. Okay, he's not just some. He's just not some wage slave working in the shop. It's his shop, and he's being a douche. All right. So that means he sets the policy. I don't give change. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so and as you said, he goes for the bat first. The guy come. You actually see it. It's constantly this shop owner. He's constantly pushing it forward. So yeah, okay. We'll take the Korean store scene. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He comes back. He comes back to the shopkeeper. He's walking away, and then the shopkeeper like says something under his breath, and he comes back and says, "I'm gonna stay." And then the shopkeeper goes to get a bat. All right. So yeah, he was reacting to it. Now, as this thing goes on, you'll see like it keeps escalating. The day keeps getting worse and worse. Oh, but no, I kind of like the film, but I don't know if it's trying to like. I don't know if it's trying to like be deceiving, like manipulative, like actually frame the guy as a bad dude because I don't think he is the bad guy. Yeah, there's actually like a line. What part through in the film have you gotten to? All right. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. So it's the bit with the hobo, right? Wow, what a nice guy. He gets virtue signaled by someone. Okay. I might watch the film tonight when I'm going to bed because I liked it. It is. It's like a dark comedy. Yeah. So you haven't got to the. Okay. Well, I won't say bits that haven't happened yet. No, no. You tell me. Tell me what's happening. Wow, what a douche. Which he won't because he's a drunk. I didn't know the ship that you start with has so many lights on it. Lights are awesome. It's good because the ship I was traveling to, the ship that I'm taking control over, hasn't got any lights. Or I had like very few. Okay. You make your phone call. I'm just doing that. spaceship game. Ooh, breathing. This airlock's proven to be very useful. Well, I've like set up like an airlock system on this ship that I'm moving over to. Hell of a way to treat a vet. Hell of a way to treat a vet. Isn't it, Drew? It's a hell of a way to treat a vet. What a douchebag. What, falling down guy? Yeah. Clicky, click, click. Click in and clicky. I wonder if I can like take the airlock with me as well. That'd be pretty funny. Oh yeah. Oh, so you've been through gangland then, yeah? Yeah. It says all that. But no, with like the gangland thing, like he just gets more and more unhinged as the day goes on. What a bad dude. Hey, mister. You're an asshole. Hey, man, that's kind of cool. Ooh, the ship will fly. Oh, that was dangerous. Need to put that helmet on. Nearly got myself killed because I wasn't paying attention. Wow, people in the background yelling for animals. Yeah, I love animals. To threaten them. To threaten them into giving him breakfast. Yeah, it was intentional. Wow, I'm getting really fed up with everyone yelling in the background. Alright, viewers, I'm going to mute the camera, the recording microphone while I keep doing some work on this, but I'm going to keep chatting about Falling Down with Drew. I'm not going to chat about it with you guys because you guys can't even hear it. Alright, guys. In the recording here yet, I'm going to undock the ship, and then our ship is going to be free roaming. And then I think we'll go check out these wrecks along the outskirts of the outpost. Check these three out. That's a nice location to head to. So we'll check this one, this one, this one. But let's just see if we've got this thing to fly yet. Alright, select docking target. Accept. I don't know why I don't hear it. To link PDA. Status unlinked. Shouldn't I be able to hear some proximity going off? Oh wait, I do. It's just really quiet. Go on. I don't watch Better Call Saul. Right, well, alright, to end this recording, now that we've got the ship flying, I'm going to sail over to this other ship, dock with it, and then see the situation that we're at. Because we've got this ship moving now. So let's just give it some extra RCS mass. Power reserve is the only thing that's a bit concerning. But hey, we'll see what this other ship's like. And if necessary, then we'll head straight to the thingy. We'll skip those three just so we can charge up the power reserve. We'll get it up to 100 meters per second. Because the ship's so big, it uses up a lot more nitrogen when we do our little fart cloud movement. I'm actually steering a bit to the thing out. I actually want to move a bit to the left. That's where this should be. Okay, and let's just do some auto repairs. Let's see if I can repair this. Oh, I haven't got inventory space for it apparently. Right, so ship parts will sell for more if they're repaired. So I'm going to try and repair the little Eva suit that we've got here. Why is it that's preventing me from repairing it? Unable to comply, presumably because I have too many items. I was able to repair it before. Or was that no? Was I? No. Oh, Yeah, okay, well, we'll just... let's just drop the flashlight as well and see if we can do it without the light on. Maybe that's why we can't do it, because we can't pick it up. Oh, that's the floor that I'm restoring. Oh. Arriving at a destination. Perfect. Oh, perfect steer. Let's just steer ourselves in. Docked. Something bad's happened. Have I lost part of the ship? Yeah, I did. Okay, that is strange. Where'd half part of my ship go? Oh no, maybe it's just dark because I haven't got my light on me. Yeah, that's why. It's just because it's dark. Alright, so we found a brand new ship, which I want to check out. And then we'll end the recording. Actually, we'll end the recording there then, so I'll save it. And then we've been able to get this new ship, make it fly and find a new ship. Did some other stuff, but yeah, quite a bit of progress. So let's just save that game and I'll overwrite. I'll overwrite this one. Fabulous. Alright, see you at the end of the recording there, guys. See you later.